What the Hell-a-thon. Today we are playing Gundam Federation versus Zeon. This is a game that I'm pretty excited to play because I have gone on record as saying, the sequel to this, Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam, is in fact the best Gundam game ever made. And more importantly to me, anyway, this is basically, I'm going to turn down the audio just a scooch, because I don't know whereabouts it's going to fall on the spectrum. I think that should be okay. But Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam was in fact basically a reskin for a game that I'm quite a fan of called Gacha Force, but with Gundams. I love Gundams, I love Gacha Force, and this should be more or less the same thing. So I'm pretty excited, because I've wanted this game for a very long time. The sad thing is, right after my beloved Gundam vs. Zeta, they continued the series, of course, but instead of a game about mobile suits in sort of a war situation fighting each other, as small armies going up against each other, kind of like Gacha Force, it suddenly became a one-on-one fighting game, or a two-on-two fighting game, and it was just weird. Okay, so I have heard that pretty much all of this game was available in Gundam vs. Zeta as its arcade mode, and I'm not sure if that's actually true, because I know Zeta had an awesome campaign mode, and I want to see if it's the same. If it is the same as Zeta, it'll end up being like this giant web of characters who you can see their entire story, including what-if scenarios about how they go through them. Okay, so we gotta pick our side. We'll go with the EFSF. And we'll enter a pilot name. Now, I really like the campaign to Gundam vs. Zeta because it starts you off with the final mission of whoever you play as. So it literally shows you the end of your character's story, and then it rewinds time to the start of their story and says, okay, now get to that and see if you can get a better ending than they got. Because, of course, Zeta was a really depressingly bad series in terms of how sad it was. And why they had to end up basically rewriting their own story into something slightly happier anyway. Which in turn makes me question whether or not Double Zeta really matters in that sort of timeline, but the neat thing about it was, regardless of how good an ending you got, or where your character survived until, if they went further than where they normally made it in the standard timeline or whatever, or they just made a different choice based on what you did, the entire future would be changed. So you could inadvertently create a future where Camille of the AU was best friends with his rival Jared of the Titans. Or you could create a future where Amuro Ray was, leader of Axis or something stupid. There were so many different what-if potential scenarios just for doing, slightly different things. It was such an amazing story mode, and there was so much to unlock. And, even the dumbest, most pointless characters, each of the individual Black Tri-Stars had their own alternate what-if histories and, scenarios. Now, granted, a lot of those, less important characters, they kind of basically got one or two extra missions, and they said, well, they survived to the end. Hooray. But still, they tried to do something really interesting and significant with them, and that was pretty cool. Alright, so we are receiving orders. 2 prototypes. Ooh. Alright, so outside Jaburo and inside Jaburo. We'll go outside. Okay, mission completion. 10 targets destroyed. Now, this is already significantly better than any other Gundam vs. game after Zeta, because, again, it was a 2-on-2 fighting game at this point, whereas this still feels like a proper war of armies against armies. Ooh, ground combat gym. Yeah, alright, we'll play with this bad boy. Hey, the goof. I love the goof. Alright. Yep, this feels like Gacha Force already. I immediately feel like I'm playing as G-Red. I love it. Also, I love that sound effect. That blah, 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 blah. Fun fact, that is my phone's email sound effect. Old school Gundam sound effects are so fun. Beam Saber. I don't know why the camera pulled out like that. I gotta admit, Zeta didn't do that, but it was more directly like Gacha Force, where if you got close, it just swapped to melee as opposed to that. But I think it was anyway. But I know the camera didn't pull out like that. But this level was even available in Versus Zeta because they had like some one-year war stuff in it. But it seems like it's more based on a hypothetical. You create your own character and you're going to see what they can do, sort of thing. Not that that's a bad thing or anything. It's just different. Also, love the classic Gundam music. Very, very old school, but it makes me happy. I don't know much about the ground gym, honestly. I've never built one. I'd like to at some point, because I know they've got some interesting modding potential. But I built the Blue Destiny 3, which is a modified ground Gundam, which was very similar to the ground gym. Although that said, the Blue Destiny 3 wasn't really all that close to the ground Gundam. They had a similar silhouette, but all the individual parts looked different. So I wonder if this is going to be like a thing where important aces make cameos, or if we actually get to control them or something. I mean, either way, I'm already invested in how this game plays. It's awesome. Because it's literally one of my favorite games, just with a Gundam coat of paint, and that makes me happy. Because that's like combining two awesome things to make a mega awesome thing. Oh, we got another. Suzaku 1. Let's go in for the kill. There we go. That's a very Gacha Force thing right there. Gotta slow down, change the camera angle in the final kill just to make you feel awesome. Yep, this screen is also very Gacha Force. Well, I'm already in love with this game. I have to admit, this is fun. Okay, so next we go to New York. Great Canyon, or Pacific Ocean. Let's fight in the ocean. That could be interesting. Ambush the Zeon Gao attack carrier en route. Okay. Now, I've played the, oh, we got two ground gyms. Interesting. I wonder if they have different, Oh, I see. One of these is probably going to be like our teammate then. Okay. I think this is how that worked. Ah, yes. Okay, interesting. Now, if this is anything like the very first Gundam game on the PS2, Journey to Jaburo, it's going to be intolerable trying to kill a Gao. Oh, I love this song. I just love the wailing on a trumpet in the background of this song. It's such a good song. Okay, so... how do we, let's see how it is. So the camera doesn't seem to be all that manually controllable if you're locked onto something. There doesn't seem to be a way to unlock. There's the Gao. Now, ideally, we're going to be able to boost on top of this thing. Uh-oh. Come on, Beam Saber. Oh, we're gonna lose it. Unless it's circling. Oh, okay, it's circling. No, it's not. I think we may have lost this mission. Crap. Or, yeah, if that's the end of that mission. No, it looks like it's circling around again. Okay. I was gonna say, you know, if that thing circles out of here, our ground gym cannot take it because it doesn't have a strong enough weapon. Get out of here, Zaku. How do I disengage? Alright, that's what I want. You can target the individual parts, although it doesn't look like there's any real manual control over it. It's just sort of get close and hopefully the lock-on will work for you. I would very much like some better weapons, please. Can we get the Hyper Bazooka or something? Or at least get a ground Gundam. Or like the rocket launcher for the ground gym. Something. I know there were some ground gyms that had like terrible grenade launchers. I would use that at this point. I've played the Blue Destiny games. I know about the terrible grenade gyms that with the weird inaccurate armaments and colors. Uh-oh. Gonna go for an aerial beam saber kill. Could not get it. Oh god. Nope. Reload. Oh, it flew out. Crap. Yeah, gotta ignore the distractions. Damn it. Okay, if I can get another shot at this, I can take it, though. I know I can. Received a ground combat gym mobile suit. This is a pre-production model of the mobile suit gym we plan to use against the Zeon Zakus. Oh, interesting. So they... Okay. Interesting. Okay. So they actually maintain, like, their damage status, it looks like, or something. Okay, let's try this again. Go away, Mr. Zaku. That Gao's far away, we got some time. Might as well try and get some free shots out, though. So the thing's gonna circle 2 or 3 times before we actually get our shot. And, they leave the area, but still, we don't really want to waste that time being stuck with this little crappy spray gun, or SMG, I think that's what it is. It's less than ideal. And that Zaku's coming up right behind us, too. We're just gonna have to... You're not gonna let us get away with this, are you, Mr. Zaku? That's alright, because we're not going to care what you think. We're just going to keep laying into the galleys. That's the only thing that matters. Can we hide in a destroyed stadium first? That's the ultimate ambush point. That's getting pretty far away. It looks like that Zaku's gotten out of the way. Come on, reload. Come on, Jim. Let's face it, you're not the Gym Sniper 2, you're not the Gym Striker, you're not the Gym Dominance, you're the Gym Ground type, dammit. You've got heart, where others have style points and armaments. So you gotta out-heart the enemy. And reload more often, because we need that. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Come on, Jim. We got this. Yeah! Go Team Ground Gym. Woohoo! That was actually a really clever idea, too. It's like, you know, let's give you minimal land to work with, and you basically just have to try and survive while taking out a larger target. Really clever. Alright, so next we can go to the Great Canyon or New York. Enemy battle strength is 0, so basically gotcha force rules. And don't let the tanks be destroyed. Okay. The fact that your team seems to maintain damage and stuff, if I'm reading that screen right anyway, means that you kind of have to vary up what you pilot around. That's a genuinely interesting way of going about things. Okay, yeah, this is definitely basically Gotcha Force style. Everything has a certain value to it, and you can't let your thing hit 0 while your enemy's battle strength maintains a level. But if you lower their strength to 0, you win. And this guy is literally just a skin for G-Red with less interesting weapons. And now I want to play some Gotcha Force. As it should be, Gotcha Force is a great game. Maybe that'll be a Let's Play I can do in the future or something. I've kind of thought about it. Oh crap, while I'm fighting this, that rolling animation was used by G-Ray as well. Fighting these guys, Mr. Zaku Pants is gonna go attack our tanks, which is not good. Please hurry, Mr. Tanks. I think another one's popping in real quick, too. Oh no. Leave them alone. They did nothing wrong to you. I'm the one shooting all your friends out of the sky. Come after me, Mr. Zaku. Alright, there should be one more kill. And he's coming out here. We can take him out before he even gets close. Oh crap. There's two of them. Just gonna have to hope they can last. Or we lower their gauge with this last kill. Nope, of course not. Ah, shit, and they took one out. Come on, Mr. Zaku. No! You're not allowed. There we go. They got a little dicey near the end, but we took him out, no problem. Go EFGF. Not sure why it still says ESSF, or the GF, seeing as we're not in space, but either way. On to New York. Okay, let's see. Deplete their battle strength, that's simple enough. Don't take too long, don't get destroyed. So basically survive and take out your opponent. And we've got an allied tank. Alright. I think we can make this work. For the glory of the ground pounders, let's go. We can't let them get white base, which may or may not still be in that stadium. I wonder if Char's going to show up. That could be genuinely scary. This level was an absolute nightmare in Journey to Jaburo. Although that game in and of itself had a lot of problems. You're down. Alright, we got this. Oh, nope, white base moved on. Which means we're probably not going to run into Char. Which is equal parts relieving and also saddening. I think I've gotten a 2-rank promotion if I'd taken out the Red Comet. Ow. I gotta say, thus far I'm pretty impressed with it, but that's because this is basically what I thought it would be, which makes me happy. Because what I thought it would basically be my favorite game on the GameCube. That wasn't a remake. Oh, that's the money shot. Alright, Mr. Zaku 2. Let's see what you can do. You get blown up a lot. Well done. Whoop. So that's how the ground gyms roll. I gotta say, playing this feels really good again. It's like I don't know, it feels nostalgic and comforting at the same time, like a warm bowl of chicken soup or something. Because, like, you know, I've never played this game before, but this is totally what I know. Alright, so we gotta go inside side 7. Defend the V project. So we use the ground gym again. I will point out these things did not exist in space environments. I get that we're still technically on the ground, but come on, we're in space. Give us at least a gym command space type or something. Although if we're defending Project V, I would think the Gundam would be here. Seeing as that was literally what this was, but... there's a gun tank. And it does not appear that we are fighting the Goof Custom, so I think we're okay. That said, there was a ground gunner with a ground gym's head in that fight too, so maybe we are. Well, that would make me Karen Joshua, which I'm not sure how I feel. At least be, what was his name, Sanders? Sanders was pretty cool. I mean, honestly, I wanted to be Shiro, because he was the man, but... Alright, well, just keep yourself out of trouble, Mr. Gun Tank, and we'll be okay. I wonder how extended their roster is. Like, if I wanted to play as the Zeon side, would my favorite Zeon suit, the E-Freak Custom, be available? I mean, I imagine if it was, it would probably be locked behind a bunch of unlocked conditions. But man, I want to play as the E-Freak Custom. That thing is awesome. Boom. And that's how you protect a gun tank. When you don't have to fight an ace with a crazy powerful goof anyway. Alright. Secret testing of long-range MS. Oh god, I'm playing in a gun tank. This is terrifying. Let's go. Can I at least place the cool MS Igloo gun tank? That thing was neat. The problem is, I'm limited with what I can do. This is entirely a long-range suit. And I can shoot them from here, and it'll be fine, but the moment they start coming at me, we're in trouble. As I did said testing, these could be just completely dumb targets. Nope. Nope, they're on to me. I don't care much for the fact I'm in a gun tank right now. Can I at least have the gun cannon? I love that thing. Also, I always thought Kai was way cooler than Hayato, also Ryu. I do love the destructible environments. That's very cool. Next. Those cannons pack a punch. Alright, gun tank. Let's kick some ass. Yep, there goes your face. Alright. I do appreciate that the ammo refills. I know that in Zeta there's some weapons that like just recharge over time, and some that your weapons are completely useless once you've used it, so it's like, That was one of the reasons why I didn't like playing as the Zeta Gundam in that game, because you went from like the Mark II, which had unlimited refillable weapons, to one where basically once you used it, it was completely dead because the battery died. Okay, end operation. Own mobile suit destroyed. Enemy recon units, or what can we do in the Himalayas? Defend some Medias. Let's defend some Medias. This seems like a thing that I can do, except I hate defense missions. Onward! For the glory of the Earth Federation.
This is the Medea Supply Corps.
Hey, it's
Under
Matilda.
pursuit by the enemy. Request reinforcements.
And of course, because this is much like Gundam vs. Zeta, they actually have the voice acting from the actual anime. They went and rehired the voice actors, which is great. I know Gundam vs. Zeta was a little weird because Zeta, of course, had 2 sets of voice actors for characters, and they would just swap between the 2 voice actors mid-mission, depending on what lines needed to be said. It was really weird. So 1 minute here, Amuro Ray, and then the next minute here, Shin Asuka. It was weird. But I also have to respect a lot of the Zeta voice actors because they were all from my hometown. In fact, I've said this a few times, but a guy I went to college with actually understudied with the guy who played Quattro, which I'm very jealous with, because that means he's like 1 degree away from the Red Comet. What if I asked him, maybe he could get my Hyaku Shiki signed? That'd be pretty cool. Alright. You will not have any Medias this day. Uh-oh. That's a problem. You are not the Black Tri-Stars. You're not allowed to shoot Medias. Especially the ones with Matilda in them. She has to get shot down later, for plot reasons. And to give Amuro one of, like, 20 women he's supposed to fawn over in his lifetime. That's kind of sad. Amuro really didn't end up with any girl by the end of it. Unless you count, like, the novelizations where he ended up with Sayla, which actually kind of worked. I mean, you could argue he ended up with Chan, but she ended up kind of dead, so... Also, we're not doing that hot. Leave the Medias alone, you smelly Zaku 2. That's right, sit down. As long as you target me, that's fine. Just don't target the ships, and we're good. Oh crap. We got 2. And we still have to protect 2 more Medias without losing another. Oh, there goes my shield. Yeah, never needed that anyway. Just got in the way of me hacking and slashing things to bits. Alright, Mr. Zaku, let's go. That's the last place I want them to be. If they're right in front of them, they get a really clean shot. Leave them alone. Alright. Alright, come on. I don't care much for the fact that they've got bazookas. Oh, damn it. Oh. Sorry, Miss Matilda. Let's try the other mission. Let's go with my first 2 gyms and build up a team. That's very Gacha Force. I gotta admit, Zeta didn't do that. He only had year 1, which felt a little weird comparatively. I don't think they're inside the operation area yet. Oh, yep, they are. Whoa! Let's not fall to our deaths. We're a ground gym, not an aqua gym. Alright, Saku ones. I do not fear you. I think this game really gets the difference between like the value in mobile suits because, you know, in that last mission, the Zaku 1s were mostly harmless. It was the Zaku 2s that were doing all the damage. I think there's like a direct command system as well. Let's see if I can... Far, near... Back up. Back me up, teammate. That's actually cool. I don't think Zeta had that ability. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure that's something in Zeta. Gotta feather your boosters. I know that from Gacha Force. Alright, Zaku. You're done. Next. Well, my teammate just saved my hide. I just wasted getting attacked. Good work. What's next? Running low on time here. Unless it's just a matter of survival, in which case, you know, let's go. Oh. Mr. Jumping Around McGee. I think that's it. Oh, there's more over there. Alright, so it was just a survival mission. Simple enough. Took out a fair number of Zeeks while we were here. Gotta admit, I'm getting more and more respect for the ground gym, and I already had a fair amount of it to begin with. Can I pilot the Blue Destiny yet? Alright, so more danger of saving Medeas and probably getting them blown up because I'm bad. Onward!
This is the Medea Supply Corps. Under pursuit by the enemy.
Yeah, I can see that. Leave him alone.
Lower altitude.
Alright, that's one down. And these are some fairly unequipped soccer ones, so I'm not too worried, but once we're into some suits that have some clay bazookas, we could be in trouble. I don't know what you're doing, but okay. You just keep doing that. He just ran off. That was interesting. Okay, that's a Zakutooth bazooka. We need to take him out ASAP. No, you don't. Alright. Ow. Alright. You know what? You shoot me, that's fine. Just leave the Medeas alone. If I hadn't missed, that Medea would be alive. Okay. Come on, reload, reload! Let's go. Alright. That's right, target me, leave the Medeas alone. I do not like them spawning in front of them. They get lots of easy shots on them. Alright, next. Okay, let's go. I just shoot his shot out of the air? That's awesome. Heat Hawk to the back, not ideal. But you're dead, and that's the important thing. That's right, I'm your target, nothing else. Classic shoulder charge. Almost as famous as the shark kick. Seriously, I cannot see something with a Zaku 1 and not have it do that shoulder charge. Everything Zaku 1 related involves shoulder charging. Leave it alone. Alright, that one should be good. Reload. Come on. Go after me. Leave them alone. Oh, crap. It went down. And it's right there in front of it. That's not good. Come on. Leave that Medea alone. So there's a pause between them. Medea's not even here. That's less than ideal. Okay, come on. Come on. You want to target me. Nothing else with your little bazooka bobs. Yep, that's right. Just Heat Hawk me to death. That's fine. That's fine. That's cool. No! No, no, no. Ah! Damn it. This is a tough fight with just a gym ground type. I just received another gym ground type. Yes, I did. Well, it's got 2 stars next to it, so I guess it's a little better. Onward with my marginally better gym ground type.
This is the Medea Supply Corps. Under pursuit by the enemy.
Okay, you're down. Although if it's upgraded like how Gacha Force works with upgrades, it just means it's got slightly more ammo and a little more health, which doesn't necessarily help here. I need more damage to my weapon. Okay. Let's keep moving. You've got a bazooka. Let's not let you shoot anything. Oh. Come on, get out of here, Medea. I prefer you not get completely murdered. Reload. Up. Okay. Over here. We're done. The problem is these guys that spawn directly in, they've got a huge opportunity to just lay into anything that comes at them. Oh, that guy took him out quick. Not good. Reload. I do kind of like how there are upgrades to, like, suits that you can just get. Though they seem kind of random where you get them. Alright, come on. Okay, get out of here, Medea. Okay, that one. Oh, that's not good. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Come on, leave him alone. Alright, that one's clear. 2 more to go. It looks like we've got a lull in the Medeas for a moment. And I think these things spawn once you've cleared a wave of them, so it might almost be beneficial to just stall this one out for a little bit. Wait for the Medea to show up, and then take it out. Come on. Okay, now you're targeting something. Let's not let you do that. Right behind me. Nope. Alright, come on. Alright, that should do it. Should be good. There we go. Awesome. And we only lost one Medea. Not ideal, but still, could be significantly worse. A message from Matilda.
This is the Medea Supply Corps. We have orders to provide supplies and mobile suit repairs. Now, to finalize my mission here, General Revel has requested copies of all your combat records.
Okay.
Resupply and repairs to mobile suits are completed. It may not be enough, but do recognize that General Revel is doing his best.
Yeah, no, General Revel's kicking ass and taking names.
I've come this far by special request from General Revel. Nothing at all to do with Jaburo. The Federation is facing some tough times. The command structure is falling apart. Those who are talented will prove to be valuable in these times.
Like me. Just ignore the fact I lost like 6 missions.
Good luck. Over.
Awesome. There's something in space? What's in space? Inside Side 7. Secret testing of all-purpose MS? That sounds like the Gundam. In fact, is Gundam. Let's play with this bad boy for a little bit. The classic granddaddy itself. I love that intimidating stomp. It's like, yep, this thing's gonna wreck some stuff. And I've got the bazooka. I think we're good. Boom. Next. Boom. Next. Boom. Next. Boom. Next. I gotta say, really cathartic to play as the Gundam after having to stick with the ground gym. I've noticed there's only like a few different songs thus far. That seems kind of unfortunate, but you know, it's got all the important ones. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Star Wars X-Wing, where there's only like 1 or 2 songs on the actual soundtrack, which kind of detracted from it in an audible sense. Granted, I haven't seen too much of this game yet, so there's plenty of time to impress me yet, and I'm already pretty impressed. And hell, I went into this kind of impressed because I knew what it was. It's an awesome thing based on another awesome thing involving more awesome things. One, 2, 3. Didn't even break a sweat. Well done, Gundam. Luna 2? 12 targets destroyed. Hey, I get a proper gym. I'm not sure whether I consider that better or worse than the space type, or the ground type. Ground type at least had heart and soul, this thing's just got a crappy spray gun. Still, onward. That's a weird stomping sound. Whoa, this guy moves pretty fast in the air, like he's got some propulsion to him. That could of course be because we're in space and less gravity, which is pretty cool actually. I remember fighting the Psycho's Gundam Mach 2 on here, this map in Zeta. In the gun tank once actually, which didn't work a lot in space, but still. Boom! Not like that spray gun, but give credit where credit's due, it does some damage. Next. Boom. Boom. That's another Zaku down. For the glory of the gyms, I will not lose. Also, the gym has a lot better melee potential than the ground gym. The ground gym has like that weird downward stab. It doesn't work as well, whereas the gym goes for wider sweeping attacks. There we go. Nice work. Number 26, apparently, according to your knee. Can I keep that, please? Received a prototype space pod ball. Oh, God. Actually, if I recall in Zeta, the balls were incredibly devastating. A ball, you say? Let's play with that. Ooh, that's some tense music right there. Yep, this controls like Zeta in space. Which a lot of people say is really awkward, but having played like Encounters in Space, I could say it might not be the best in like 3D movement, but it's a hell of a lot better than Encounters in Space, with that sort of nonsense where you couldn't actually control your suit. Also a really good song. The theremin, you can tell this was a series definitely made in the 70s. There's just Like, including the opening, there's just things about the soundtrack that just scream this is a 70s show. And I love it for it. Leave my teammate alone. Boom. Alright. What else you got, you Zeeks? Come on, Zeons. Come out to play. I want to blow up your snot-colored mobile suits. I mean, I could understand painting your Zaku's green for, like, land combat, for, like, jungle warfare and stuff. But why are they green in space? Paint them black or something. This makes a lot more sense. It's kind of like how the, what was it, the Zagok commander had, like, a giant red, cockpit. It's like, you know that's just a giant target, right? Why would you do that? I'll just shoot you in the back like a total hero. And be on my merry little way. And that's the end of those guys. Come back when you've got DOMs. Or don't. You know, that's fine. Actually, DOMs would completely wreck the gym. Prototype gym mobile suit from the production model of the V Project. Cool. White base. Oh, hey, we're gonna assist the white base. Awesome. Well, I think we gotta try using a ball, and we'll set our teammate up in the gym. You can survive a mission in a floating coffin like the ball, you're fine. You are an ace.
This is White Base.
Hey,
Requesting
Sayla.
escort.
Anything for Sayla.
White Base will cross the operation area at attack
Also
speed.
Mirai. Anything for Mirai. Although, I do not care to help Browse.
Battle stations.
Hey, it's bright.
Particle cannons.
It's quite nostalgic to hear those old school voice actors. Feels like I'm actually in the show. Piloting a ball and being the most expendable soldier ever. Hooray.
This is White Base. Entering combat zone.
Alright. Got you covered, White Base. That said, if you want to launch the Gundam, I wouldn't be opposed. That cannon on the ball is an absolute killer. No, you leave them alone. Terrible sound coming out of that gun, but man, is it not powerful. Come on. Sit down. Alright. Come on, let's go after those Zakus. Come on, White Base, you've almost got this.
The damage is spreading.
You're fine. We got you covered. You got plenty of health. Just calm down, Captain Miller. I gotta admit, that gun is like the most obnoxious sound, but... No, seriously, you guys could just sit here and soak damage at this point. You're totally fine. You're already out of the combat zone. It's not like you're being followed by the red comet or anything. That might be a problem fighting in the ball, but...
This is White Base. We have safely withdrawn from combat area. Thank you for your assistance.
Of course. Go team. I've been at this for almost an hour, but I still don't want to stop. Oh, it's so fun. Alright, we'll play for a little bit more. Satellite Orbit 1. A battleship's strength is 0, the Salamis is destroyed, your mobile suit's destroyed. Okay. It's in rough shape, but we're gonna go with our ball. Or our ball, or Jim. We'll make do with what damage we have. Alright. I gotta be real careful with my shots. I don't want to hit my Salamis ally. Yep, that's right. You get away from them. And we're all doing fine. I do not want to hit my teammate. Time for the ever-useful Vulcan cannons. And by ever-useful, I mean literally never been useful in any Gundam series ever. I don't know why you even build Gundams with Vulcans. They're the most worthless thing Gundams ever have equipped them. Yeah, I care to not hurt my teammate if I can help it. It's clever of them to get like right up in them though. I mean, that's very basic AI, but still, you know, it's an effective strategy to make you not actually attack them. Alright. Ow. No. Stop shooting the Salamis, teammate. It's not clever. It's just bad. You're not going to shoot them through the Salamis. Actually, you might. I'm not sure. I don't know how that whole Minovsky particle nonsense works. All I know is it's the MacGuffin that makes stuff work because a wizard did it. That's the problem. I don't know where the barriers to the field are, though. Which is kind of a problem. And they're not forced to rely on the same boundaries as I am, which is a problem. Still, I like the 3D space combat in this game. Yeah, I think it works a lot better than Encounters in Space ever did it, but that's because I don't think Encounters in Space was all that functional. I'm not saying this is great, but it works within a somewhat understandable frame of function. Ow. Ow. Oh, I'm in trouble too. Where's the other guy? Behind me. So if you want to focus on the Salamis, that would be super for just a second there, buddy. So as long as you're not staring at me and my very expendable ass right now. Come on. Whew, quick draw. That was close. Ooh. Go team. Ah, rendezvoused with the Medea Supply Corps.
We have delivered a new mobile suit. It's our mass production model, Jim. Utilize it to your advantage.
Can do. I mean, I already had one, but can do. Swap map. Ah, I see. Wow, there's a lot of things. Well, this is labeled as very hard. This sounds like a thing we should go do. Yeah, we will hop into our brand new gym, because I think that would be a good idea. It's time for another good idea, bad idea. Don't do anything as a mime. Good idea.
White Base. Do you read? The enemy has surrounded White Base, requesting reinforcements.
Anything for you, Mirai.
Zeon forces are not going to let us out of this town.
We'll be fine.
They're here.
On it.
The enemy has found us.
I can see that.
White Base is in danger.
Yep, he goes in the most awkward spot. Okay. He's done. Oh, hey, they're giving support. Awesome. Char.
Char!
Well, that would be why it's labeled very hard. Wow, that guy just a crap ton of damage. Hey, Amuro, you want to take this guy? You've got
Good move.
plot armor. I don't.
Slow.
I feel like I should ignore Char, but I know if I do, it's going to come back to bite me. Because I know he's going to be the one doing the damage. Crappy beam weapons. Need to recharge. Okay, well, he's out of the picture, which is good because he took out like half my bloody health in one shot. And that's why he's the red con and I'm just some expendable gym pilot.
That Trojan horse!
Oh god.
Hey, Ghana, do you read me? Blame this on the misfortune of your birth. What? Misfortune? You were indeed a very good friend to me. Don't take it personally. You can thank your father for this. You double-crossed me, Char?
Yes, he does. He does that to anyone named Zabi. It's his thing.
I am a son of the Zabi family, and I will go down in glory. Glory to the principality of Zeon!
There's no way I can kill him in that time frame. Well, he died. They didn't need me at all, really.
Enemy destroyed.
Hooray!
Thank you very much.
Go team. Team expendable. Oh well. Armor chased Char off. That was stressful. Okay, so another with the escort. Can't use the ball. Guess we'll go with our ground gym.
This is the Medea Supply Corps. Passing now. Pay attention to our surroundings.
Zaku ones.
Mobile suits? Enemy busy.
Got him. It's gonna be tricky to hit them while they're underwater. Oh, don't want to go into the drink. And we are not piloting an aqua gym here. Took one out. And long rifle. Alright. Well, yeah, you shoot me and not them. That's the idea. Come on, Medeas, get out of there. I'll cover you, but you gotta get a move on. Come on. Let two more get through. Something just dropped. Soccer one. Armaments is out. It's got a bazooka. Ow. No. Leave it alone. Come on. No. Come on. Saku too, that's a problem. Ow, and it's got a pretty powerful gun. Alright, we'll fight down here then. Crap, got him. Alright. Yep, that's right. Leave him alone. Come after me. I'm an ace. You'll get a 2-rank promotion if you take me out or some nonsense. Leave him alone. Yes! I'm not good at defense. I need to protect myself, that's fine. Anything else and it's a problem. The Principality of Zeon has begun its propaganda campaign for Earth domination. Yeah, I was there.
We have lost a hero to our glorious and noble cause. But does this foreshadow our defeat? No! It is a new beginning.
No, it foreshadows your defeat.
Compared to the Earth Federation, the national resources of Zeon are less than 1/30th. Despite this major difference, how is it that we've been able to fight for so long? My people, it is because our goal in this war is a righteous one.
Well, the original Zeon ideal was, the Zeon ideal as controlled by the Zabi family, not so much.
You, of all, understand this the best. We were driven from Earth and forced to become colonists in space. For 50 years, a handful of elites on Earth have extended control of the Earth Federation into space. How many times has the Federation quashed our demands for freedom? As long as we, the Principality of Zeon, fight for this sacred cause, God will not abandon us. My beloved brother, Garma Zabi, was sacrificed. Why? History demands that we, the chosen nation, must dominate this new age. We must not become complacent, and we must bring an end to this stalemate. Together, we have struggled in the harsh life of space, and built this new culture on which we stand. Zeon Daikun said that the rebirth of man would begin with us, those who live in space. However, the arrogant worms of the Earth Federation claim that they are the ones to control mankind and resist this renaissance. Many of you have lost fathers and sons to the Federation's senseless resistance. You must keep this sadness and hatred alive within you. My brother Garma Sabi has shown us these virtues through his own valiant sacrifice. We must gather this hatred and crush the Federation. For true victory is within our grasp. Victory is the ultimate vindication to all of those who have sacrificed their lives in this conflict. My people, rise and transform your sorrow into anger. Never forget that we, the citizens of Zeon, are the chosen. We, the superior race, shall save mankind. Hail, Zeon!
We have delivered a new
Ladies
model
and
mobile
gentlemen,
suit.
a man compared to Adolf Hitler by his own father.
It's a long-range support prototype mobile suit. Utilize it to
God,
your
you got me a
advantage.
gun tank, didn't you? Oh, I don't want a gun tank. Just give me a gun cannon, please. Okay, so that's yellow. I guess this is the hardest mission. Let's do it. Find and destroy enemy MS. Can do. I really don't want to be a gun tank. Let's use it anyway. Because variants. It's gonna be a goof or something stupid. I don't have close range capabilities. This could be a problem for me. Alternatively, that means you have to get right up in my line of fire if I'm facing you. Go. Done. And there goes your face. Because gun tank. What do we have here? Rescue ally mobile suit. Ally Gundam destroyed. Alright. Can I, through some... I can't really look at their individual stats. Like, this one's got 2 stars, which means it's a stronger iteration, but how is it compared to the standard gym? I guess we'll use the standard gym just by virtue that it has the beam spray gun, and I'm going to hope that's more effective than the submachine gun. Let's go rescue Omarosa ass.
Rescue the Gundam!
Yes,
The one
ma'am.
riding it is not the regular pilot.
Ah, so we're gonna go rescue Kai then? Oh, Sayla.
I
Okay.
must get in contact with the Zeon soldier.
Shut up, Sayla. Normally, I'm in favor of anything you do, but come on. You stole the Gundam. And I have to rescue your ass, and I'm bad at defense missions. And you're face falling on everything. Quit it. We're gonna end up running into the goof, aren't we? That's gonna be an interesting situation. Oh, hey, Mr. Rawl. Yeah, we're just here with Artesia. No big deal. Feel free to not kill me to try and steal her back for your cause or anything. Oh, you're also in the way. There he is, the blue giant himself. My boy Rhonda Rawl. Hey, there's Omarosa. Get out of the way, Sayla. Ow. Sayla, you're in the way. Quit it. Come on, let's go round it all. Yeah, it's pretty stupid of her to steal Gundam like that. But she did it, apparently. I remember that, actually. It has been a while since I've seen the original MSG. Oh, I'm in trouble, but I want to take Rumble Roll out. I'm going to be the genius that took out the Blue Giant. You're also in the way, Sailor. Maybe stop doing that. That thing where you're in the way. You too, Amuro. Because I'm the hero of this tale. Don't care. I'm the guy who took out Ramba Ral. And I'm sorry about that, because I really like Ramba Ral, but still, like a hero, I shot him in the back. Where's my parade? Another ground gem? Come on, give me a gun cannon. Green. Alright. Here's my standard gem. You can use my gun tank. And we'll try and save all of space for the glory of the Earth Federation. Wish they hadn't messed up Gundam vs. Bad Slave did. But literally, after the second one that was like this, they completely changed the formula and made it bad. It's depressing. I'm not just saying that because this is at least, one of my favorite games, and there hasn't been one of those games since the second Gundam vs. game. I mean, that's also very true, but still, it's sad that they couldn't change the formula. And then the closest thing we got to, like, a proper sequel after that was Gundam Breaker, and now they've destroyed that, too. I really need to stop monkeying with things. Alright, let's go get us some Zaku's. I wonder if there's gonna be, like, any, proper cameo stuff in here, like if there's gonna be like any Stardust Memory side suits or something. Like having a gym custom would be kind of cool. Or Gundam Ground type from the 8th Dynasty, that'd be pretty cool. The Blue Destiny, the Alex something. I make fun of the beam spray gun, but man, it's effective. The Vulcans, however, are just as crappy as I like to make fun of them for being. You tell it's 4:30 a.m. and I haven't gotten any sleep yet. I would think it's very obvious at this point. I can't wait till I get to review this proper. But this is a good little footage finding mission for when that happens, like 3 weeks from now. The next time I'll play is the Zeon side. See if I can find the Ifrit custom, even though I'm sure it's not in this game. And I'm sad about that, because that's the best Zeon suit by far. Just have to make do with the goof. Man, it's a real sad sight to see what's happened to Gundam games recently. It's just so sad. They used to be really good, now they're not. It's like somehow bringing them back to North America has made them suck. And I mean, it's not like translating them made them suck. Gundam Breaker 3 was awesome and it was translated in English. You just had to buy it from China. I did that. It was great. It's my game of the year it came out. Alright. I think I'll go for maybe 10 more minutes. Back to the Erath. Let's see, we can go to New York. Take out 3 Doms. Ooh, that's a step up. Or, we got 2 missions here. Zanzibar destroyed. 3 Medea. We'll go after the Doms, because I want to see what a Dom fight's like in this game. See how tough they're going to be. No, I'll use my ground gym. You can use the... Oh, I get to pick 2 teammates. That's actually really cool. Okay, let's go team. I'm going to use my ground gym. You can use that ground gym. Hold on. No. Let's properly set this up. Okay, now. I want to use that suit. You can use... Yeah, that suit. That's fine. Okay. The only ground gym I remember seeing had was from the 7th MS team. Well, not the 6th. Your shield number is inaccurate. I also remember being slightly redder, but that might have just been the animation. Here we go. The thing that beat both the Goof and the Ifrit, although the Ifrit totally trashed it in stats, it was just significantly cheaper to make. I have a dislike of these things because I'm such a fan of the Ifrit. I'd be happy to take up the Black Tri-Star, even if it's not officially them. So it was them and Makubi that basically ended up costing Rambarala's life. Spoilers. Yeah, these guys hit hard, sure. They definitely feel like a stepper from the Assault, because they have a lot more health, it seems. Which is pretty accurate to the actual Dom itself. Ow. Onward, for the glory of the Earth Federation. And for the lack of glory to Zeon. Or at the very least, the Zabi family. I guess I'm kind of like Char like that. I appreciate the Zeon ideal, I just don't like the Zabi family and their tactics. And the whole colony dropping thing. I mean, the idea of Earth-faring people being able to regulate themselves and, you know, have control over their own nonsense, that's not a bad idea. Not a fan of the whole colony dropping nonsense, though. Or the Zabi family in general. And if I can just drop one name of someone I dislike a lot, Makuve, because he was the reason Rambaral died. Rambaral was awesome. Operation Odessa is announced, so we are actually working in a normal timeline. That's actually really cool. And I'm guessing, like, our victories will end up giving us a higher operation total, which I guess gives us, like, a better victory or something. So we should go for the higher ranked, more difficult missions, I guess. This attack will concentrate our troops against Zeon's largest base on Earth in Odessa. Preparing for the day that will commence this operation, we will begin amassing our ground units.
We have delivered a new model mobile suit.
Gundam?
It's a mid-range support...
Gun cannon. Yes. I love the gun cannon. Captured the Zeon mobile suit Dom. This unit can hover at high speeds and you... Well, you know, it was against the rules of war, so to speak, but very few people actually followed them. I mean, look at how many people had nukes in all of Gundam. So yeah, having our own false flag suit's kind of nice, I guess. I mean, the Jim Camoufle exists just for that purpose. I love the Jim Camoufle. I wish they'd make a model kit of it. Okay, raid the new MS test. Okay. Well, if we're gonna raid... Oh, that's actually cool. Alright, nope. You know what? You're not allowed to have the gun cannon. That's my gun cannon. You can have it ground, Jim. I'm gonna try the Dom. even though I dislike this thing immensely. In general, I was also just never a fan of chunky mobile suits, but... Zigox. Well, I think we're a little outclassed here, people. Oh crap, it's a Zoc. Now, I will say this about the Zoc. Seriously, go look up, when you have a moment, look up Zoc from Journey to Jaburo. It looks completely different. It's basically like this giant gun platform. It is like the scariest looking thing, and that was the final boss of that game. Whereas, you know, the standard Zoc doesn't look all that great. And Act Guys, I mean, I like to make fun of how dumb a lot of the Zeon aquatic suits are, but the Act Guys are just so stupid looking. Except for the Thunderbolt Act Guys, those ones are actually kind of awesome. I like the High Gogs myself, if I have to drop a aquatic suit name. Well, that's because it looks like an underwater equivalent of the Cubile, and I just freaking love the Cubile. I fear not an Act Guy. I'm surprised the Dom works underwater this well. I mean, I think canonically it couldn't work underwater, that's why they had to create, like, special DOMs just for working on islands with, like, the Dom tropical test type, which I think there's only, like, 6 of. That's an obscure suit right there. Kind of appreciate that they're letting us use false flag suits, though. That's kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of like the Shark Custom Red Hyakushiki you could get in Zeta for when Char joined Neo Zeon or whatever. I think there's like a Shark Custom Psycho Gundam as well, which is pretty cool. Heck, there was like a standard version of the Psycho Gundam you could pilot if you were Camille under a certain condition. More crab suits. I want a clam bake. Damn it. And Zeon are providing. So, what part of prototype, high-speed, close combat mobile suit do you not get? Oh, I'm dead. I should never brag about that. I was so close to taking him out, too. That was... Had my, heat rod taken him, that would have been a victory, but it was not, alas. So depressing. What happens if my mobile suit's destroyed exactly? Prototype Gundam, hell yes. Or is that Ground Gundam? I think that's Ground Gundam. Alright, let's support allies. Yeah, my Dom is currently destroyed. Gun cannon. Oh, Ground Gundam. Oh, but I want to use the gun cannon. Alright, Ground Gundam it is. Just call me Shiro freaking Amada. And then blow this thing up and rebuild it as the EZ-8. It'd be awesome. Hey.
Destroy enemy mobile suit units!
Can do.
Well, so we're the only ones left to fight, huh?
It's my boy Kai.
You should have a little more confidence in us.
You always know how to make me feel better, sailor.
Played by everyone's favorite Canadian Welshman, Richard Cox. I always liked Kai. I don't think Kai ever got the respect he really deserved. Like, yes, he was a coward, but he was still pretty awesome by the end of it. We've got more coming. Nice shot. And you didn't face plant when you did it. I don't know why, but every modded kit of the gun cannon likes to show off that you can still face plant and fire off its cannons. It's like, okay, he did it once, leave him alone. Yep, we're in the proper 8th NS team now. I guess I would make us the previous CO turn Joshua drove into a mental breakdown.
Get going.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Try me.
Hang on. I got your back. You might want to get some range. So you're a mid-range suit, and he's a close-range one. Whoa, crap, that was a lot of damage. Let's get out of there. You're on your own, guy. Hey, Amuro's here. Hooray! I'm going to take some distance and go after some easier prey. So I might actually survive. Oh, God. Oh, it's going to be close.
Times have changed, haven't they? Now they're training kids like you to be pilots.
After all.
I'm going to let you two... Leave me alone. Aww. No shame to losing to Romberall. No shame. I still say he was a better Goof pilot than Norris Packard. That was sad. Oh well, we got another ground Gundam anyway. Alright, let's try here. For our 25th mission, if I'm reading this right. And we'll let our teammate be the gun cannon. And then I think this will be our last go. For tonight, anyway. Oh, not gonna let me parachute in? Let's go after the Zagok, or the Zok first, because that's gonna be a lot more deadly, I fear. I think they're all very clearly gonna have classes in the water, because they're water suits, but... I think we can take them. I wonder if Gym Snipers 2s are going to be in this game. I hope so. This is awesome. Ow. Alright, that's one act guy down. Another Zok. You're down. Try and keep our distance from that Zok because those chest cans of his are kind of scary. I will say one thing I'm missing from Zeta that was in here, as well as Gotcha Force before it, was the hyper mode, where you could like recover if you had enough health. And you might like end up with one missing arm or something and less attacks, but you could still survive getting taken out. I think we can really motor around here. Yep, not gonna let you get those shots off though. Let's try not to get murdered by those shots. Like that, really. Still. Alright, he's down. Next. That's one less Zagok. Oh crap. Got that big gun jerk over here. Gunning for me. Not ideal. Suboptimal, one might say. Oh, that was scary. But we took him out. Alright. big scary gun platform. Go Ground Gundam.
We have delivered a new mobile suit. It's a ground combat unit. Utilize it to your advantage.
Interesting. Another Ground Gundam. Hey, we did in fact capture a Zoc. That's pretty damn cool, actually. That's exciting. Alright, let's see if we... Yeah, okay. Anyway, I think that'll be it for tonight. I've been going for an hour and a half, and I still have to post this at some point. If you want to see more, follow the channel, and it will be back on tomorrow for another episode of the What the Hell-a-thon, as well as more episodes of Gundam Federation vs. Zeon, probably a week or two from now, because I'm going to have to review it and need more footage for that. There's going to be another Animal Crossing video probably in about 12 hours or so, as well as to see more stuff, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you really want to make my day, hit up my Patreon, support me there so I can continue to afford to do awesome stuff like this, as well as pay my bills. And then you can get yourself on the Patreon supporters Discord, where we can talk about how frigging awesome Gundam Federation vs. Zeon is, which is incredibly frigging awesome. Anyway, I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.